What's up, guys? Welcome back to Breakout Trading. So today was the first trading day of May for me. I didn't trade on Friday. What a day. Today was crazy. Yeah, I'll just start from the beginning. So basically, this is the first day that I was set up on DAS. So let me just get this window out of here. I don't really edit my videos. That's why it's all weird like that, but whatever. I don't like editing. I just like trading, so away she goes. So we started off the day. If you look here, you can see that these are all the trades I made today, and you can see that on the account here it says trial, and then near the end of the day it says U34. So oh gosh, I don't even know where to start. So today I was supposed to just be simulator trading because I was talking to the people setting up linking my IB account with DAS, and they said it wouldn't be ready till Tuesday. And you can see that down here on my margin account. You can see that the equity is 0, and then all this said 0 initially at the start of the day. So I just assumed that it hasn't been linked yet, and like I'll just be paper trading. So anyways, that's what I was doing. I was paper trading, not very well, to be fair. I was down quite a bit on these paper trades in the morning, but whatever. I was trying my best, keeping my stops tight. So we can go into here. So one of the trades I made this morning was so I'll talk about that too in a second, what just happened there. So you can see on RVP here, this was in the morning, and every time I tried to long I kept getting stopped out, a little long, stopped out, and like almost every time I took a trade on this thing I got stopped out on it. So that's alright. I was practicing keeping my stops tight. Yeah, so that was all paper, right? So I thought. So it turns out that one of the trades I made on KLXE, we'll go to that one. So this was still pretty early. So this one was a paper trade. This one here was a paper trade. And then it turns out, I think it was this one here. It turns out that it was real. And I somehow I must have got updated like mid-session, because you can see you can set your account here on the montage window to either the simulator one or the live, and I'm trading simulator. All of a sudden I realized that it's in the live account. So unfortunately the trade's a loss. Thank God I was using a tight stop in practice, or else it could have been a disaster. Yeah, you can see like the trade was legit here on my top right screen. So I bought 500 shares of KLXE at 170. So I guess this was the. Let me just make sure. Yeah, so this was the trade. So yeah, and then I got stopped out at 158. So that was right here. It's kind of hard to see now that I have two montages on my screen, but so I bought in 170 looking for a bit of a push above the high here into like the high the 180s, and I threw in my stop loss below VWAP, and I ended up getting stopped out. And as soon as I got stopped out I realized it was real. And if you I'll play the live videos. I was pretty pissed, but I said a couple bad words, but what can you do? So let's go in here and we'll load up the accidental live trade. Alright, we're going to try and go for a washout long here on KLXE. Decently low float, 20 million. Let's go right there. Okay, so we're in there. Put our stop loss below. So you can see now that at the time I didn't notice, but now you can see right here that it's a different account. It's now the live account. So honestly, looking at this thing in hindsight, it wasn't the worst trade. It was above VWAP in the 9 EMA, and I was trying to buy a pullback for a move into the 80s. Like, whatever. But it's funny just to see my reaction when I realized that it's real. It was pretty disappointing at first, but now I'm kind of just laughing. About a 10-cent difference there. So yeah, it's popping up a bit here. It's got some volume. Let's see if we can't Make a little bank on this one. In there at 1.7. Just try and make sure that this little level holds 680. That would be good if that held.
PYX, Pyxis International, popping to the highs of the day, $2.87. Poppy Yankee X-Ray.
So after a while, it makes like this huge doji candle right now. Like, not what I want to see. So big topping tail candle there on the 3-minute chart. Ugh. I do not understand why every single time I buy into a pump on this today, I just get dumped on. Every time. The struggle. Lots of buy orders going through there. Hopefully leads up to something. Got a really tight stop on this. So if we drop below 160, I'll probably be getting out. Yeah, looking nasty. Viewer discretion is advised at this point for language. Tons of sell orders now. Even more stopped out there. Oh man. Oh, what? No! Oh my god, that was real! Oh my... Fuck! What the fuck? Okay. So after after a few more swears, I got it together and realized, you know, thank God I was practicing with a tight stop like I would normally. At the end of the day, it was a fine trade. It's not like I was YOLOing my entire fake account at all. So it's funny now that I have that video. It sucks though, but you know, whatever. I ended up making back half of it today on a nice breakout of this yeah, this IZEA one. Huh. So the video starts, we're already in here with 2,000 shares, and I'll talk about it a bit later, but I'll just turn off the volume for this one. So I'll just let it play as I talk. So anyways, so this thing is like, what, 40 cents? So what I learned today is that you pay a ton more commissions if the, you pay a ton more commissions if the stock is really cheap priced. So I ended up paying like $7 to get in on this, whereas any sort of stock where I'm only buying like 200, 300, 500 shares, I'm only paying like $2.50. So for the future, only trading stuff that's $2 or above. So you can see right now, I'm doing the trade line VWAP crossover technique, the one I traded before earlier in my trading career. It's somewhat reliable, but this looked like a pretty good setup, you know. I was planning to sell on a pop to 43 cents, and we were just holding above VWAP here. I didn't get in too early like here or here or anything, so I waited for the trade line to come up and carry it up over VWAP. So yeah, this is the trade right here, and you can see my open P&L right here, and then this was, I was down 60 from the mistake trade. So I was just trying to, you know, make some of that back. And now I was committed to trading live because I was like, well, if this thing's set up live, I'm just going to trade live now because I didn't know it was. So you can see it kind of dumps a bit here. I almost lose another $30. Probably would have been like a $100 loss if this thing hit too, which would have been unfortunate. Plus the huge commissions I'm paying on 2,000 shares. But anyways, it ends up recovering. I scoop my stop loss up a little bit. It's just hovering right there on VWAP, and then it eventually has a bit of a flurry of green, which is what I always look for on a move upwards. I wish there was a way to like play these videos on like 1.5x, but I don't think you can. So yeah, you can see I think it happens really soon here. I get the flurry of green going. And for some reason my sell hotkey wasn't working on this one either. I think it's because it's such a low priced stock. My like things are set up to have like 10-cent buffers and whatnot. I think it was just too much. So there's all the green, and you can it gives me some notice to short. So you can see the prices speeding up here. Green coming. there comes my dogs running down the stairs. Come here. Come here. Yeah, so anyways, yeah, I'll wrap this one up. So we end up selling on the pop there towards 40 cents. Really nice trade there. Bit of an ascending triangle breakout. You can see the volume starting to come in. It's really weak volume. That was one of the red flags for me. But you can see now the orders are flowing a lot faster, and I end up selling there. So then I'm technically only down 11 on the day, but plus commissions, I'm going to be ending the day down $30, which is unfortunate, but you know, it was an unfortunate beginning to the day, and you know, what can you do? Yeah, that's the way she goes. It was crazy because yeah, that's it for this one. So it was pretty wild because as soon as I realized that I was live, and not on the simulator account, I like instantly got like a little bit more nervous. I wasn't just jumping in and out of stuff. I noticed that in my head I only wanted the best setups when I knew it was live. So, you know, that's part of the reason that I want to go live. I know I'm probably not ready, but it's just so hard to do it on the simulator because you don't have the emotions. And in the back of your head, no matter how much you try and trick yourself, you're always going to know that it's fake. So you're going to do stuff you wouldn't normally do if it's live. For instance, today I actually hesitated on something that I would have hopped in on if it was a simulator. So let's go to RVP. So I was watching this. This is the one I traded earlier in the morning. Didn't have any luck on it. Ended up down like 165 on the simulator. And then I was looking, watching it, and I could see that all day it was below this VWAP level here. And then it started to come up really close to it, looking like an ascending triangle. And then I was thinking maybe I should like hop in this, but I'm not sure. It doesn't have any volume. That was one of the things I was telling myself. It's not moving. It's still below VWAP. But what ended up happening is that it crept up. Okay, that wasn't the spot. This is the spot here. I don't want to reveal what happens, even though it was kind of already at the end of the video. So yeah, so right here I was watching it. I noticed that VWAP was a clear resistance, and you can see how nicely it just sort of creeps up here. Okay, well, I'm giving it away now. God, that was a nice move. Like, look how beautiful that is. So it's just a nice little creep up. You can see the volume starting to come in a bit, and I was actually watching it right here below VWAP, potentially looking to get in, and then before I knew it, it had this huge 1-minute candle spike. I tried to wait for a pullback towards VWAP, but it just kept going a lot, actually, all the way up to 440. Sorry, getting used to these charts. All the way up to 440, and then I was just waiting. Maybe I didn't end up taking that pullback, and then I just kind of told myself I missed it. In hindsight, obviously there was a few more entry points, but you know, since I was looking at it down here, I think that was good that I didn't chase. You can see now that it was a pretty nice trade, actually. Would have been a pretty nice trade, so I will have to remember that for next time. Is there's such a dilemma between jumping into everything you see pumping and missing, and being conservative in your entries and exits. So Yeah, it's a struggle, but the trade we did take today, which we made $48 on IZEA, was pretty nice. That was a similar setup to this. This one would have probably put me up like 50 green on the day, which would have been really nice, but you know, I'm not going to get FOMO, I'm not going to get upset. It's still early in the month. I got lots of time to make some good trades, but it's crazy how you care so much more about your setups when you know it's real money. So yeah, that would have been epic. It's moved up an entire dollar since I was looking to enter. So you know, way she goes. Sometimes I'd rather miss 50 good trades and make like 3 of them than take all 50 trades and lose on half of them. So that didn't make any sense, but something like that. You know, it's better to just be conservative, patient. You want to be like a sniper in the grass. You don't want to be just hurling yourself at everything that moves. So yeah, it's fine. Let's see what else I wrote down today. So yeah, I can actually show the video of that really nice breakout that I was watching. Beautiful breakout on RVP. So let's see here. We'll watch this. Get a move on RVP right here. You can see that we just broke above VWAP. I was actually watching it right up here and I completely missed the entry. So now I'm thinking it could have one more move. There was a little spike of volume, nothing crazy though. And it's making like a 1-minute bull flag right now. Coming down a bit. Except I'm having some troubles because I don't really know where I would manage my risk. So we will see if I can, you know, get something on this. It's a really fresh pump. It doesn't really have much support other than that VWAP at $4. You can see like it's just come right up there, so it's an interesting one. Lots of buyers there. It's a little 1-minute bull flag right here. I'm tempted. I don't know if I'll do it though. I'm just missing this move multiple times here. Yeah, I think I might just not touch this one. It's just a good example of a nice breakout though, that's for sure. Shit. Oh god, yeah. So that would have been a nice trade. I think I pretty much missed my entry down here. It's alright, there'll be many more like that. No reason to FOMO in now that I've missed that little bull flag break. So that was perfect. You can see that the tape speeds up, goes green. We made the 1-minute little bull flag, and we had the break now. So unfortunately, missing that one. I'm not going to chase it now because I was looking at down here to get in. So that's alright. So yeah, you can see that obviously that would have been a good entry after that break even, and now the market is closed. So you know, and that's the other thing is it was like what, like 10, 20, it was like 25, 30 minutes till the market closed. I'm just gonna end the day where I am. I can actually show you guys on my brokerage website where I am for the day. Just logging in here. And I'll show you guys my new setup too. I tweaked the setup again so I didn't have to stand up the whole time. That sucked. I was setting up hotkeys all weekend and I realized that standing the entire time would be kind of shitty. So this is where we're at today. Down 34 plus commissions. So you can see we had that big loser on KLXE. Not the best thing. It sucks because like I didn't know it was live, but you know I'm over it now. And then we made a good chunk of it back on IZEA, except we could have made a lot more if this thing wasn't 35 cents because if you go here, just click on here, you can see that like look at the commissions I paid just to get in because it's 2,000 shares. So I was paying $7.60 just to get in, and then another like $7-8 on the way out. And you can see that here it's because each share is charged half a cent. So you can see how much cheaper they are here. If I'm only buying 100 shares or 500 shares, I'm only paying $2.50. Even it doesn't matter how much like the USD value is; it's based on the share amount. So from now on, only gonna trade stuff $2 and above because that's brutal. I gave back like I think like $17 of profit right there just for commissions. So yeah, that's about it. Yeah, I guess I talked about everything. So that was day one, down you know, $30. Nothing terrible, I guess. Love the new layout. The new layout is so sick. Yeah, like just having all the trades here, my accounts, you know, everything just fits perfectly on this screen. I'll show you guys what it looks like, how I have it set up during the day. So let me exit out of interactive here. So I use this free stock scanner on YouTube called Stocks Rocks, and usually you get like a Zoom invite to have it live, but it's kind of delayed by like a minute or two, which sucks. I have one set up on here that I just used, or I just set up today. So it is it has some settings on it for gap uppers above $2 and with a certain threshold of volume. But anyways, this is how my setup looks most of the time. Just let me make sure this is recording. Okay. So we'll take this. I don't know how well this will work, but yeah. So this is the new setup here. So I moved that shelf down with the 2 monitors on it, and moved it down so that I could sit and everything is visible. So I got like my main trading screen here, the 2 monitors up there, a bit of a watch list and the scanner, and then my 2 montages and stuff there. And then here's my actual computer. I actually built this thing last summer out of like spare parts because I couldn't afford to buy anything new. And also the 2 top monitors I have on there are actually from E-drives that I got. Like there's E-drives by my house sometimes at the grocery stores where people drop off all their old electronics. So I'd go there at night and scavenge all the monitors. So yeah, guys, that's about it. That's day one. We had a misfire, my first fat finger mistake that cost me some money. So whatever, first day, first fat finger. I'll be back tomorrow. Definitely going to be looking for some more some strong morning pumps. And yeah, that's it. Happy trading. Adios.